I just wanted to say that when you do multiple things at a time, you dilute things. For example, now I'm just like clipping my nails, and I'm knocking off, I'm shutting down, I'm not watching Dr. Morse video about health and the lymphatic system and cancer, which I'd highly recommend, which is just a word that's kind of like being a bit like misconstrued or slightly, misinformed or whatever that's the case would be, misunderstood. But it's the same thing goes like many of us try and multitask, and when we multitask, we do lose track. For example, right now I'm making a video, and it's harder for me to be aware of the beautiful present moment that exists, just the flowers, the plants, and the apple tree. And just looking at the sky is like very gorgeous and beautiful, And just to be aware of the wind and my skin, my body, and my breath. And right now I'm going through a cleanse, a detox, which is phenomenal. In case you're wondering why I sound hoarse, but I would recommend just slowing down your life just a little bit and practicing being present and living in the moment more. Like observe your surroundings, because I used to always, and so many of us still do. We're just, our mind is like on automatic thinking of the past and the future. And it's good to think about these things sometimes to learn or to plan, but then most of the time we don't have to be doing that. But the mind still goes. So it's good to develop a practice and a habit. It's a brain exercise, just to observe our thoughts, but don't try and control our thoughts, but just observe them. And every time we do observe them, a higher awareness comes in where we're actually not identified as or lost in the thinking mind. Instead, we are the witnessing observer, the silent watcher. As Eckhart Tolle would say, the silent watcher, and I love that. But we don't have to try hard for this either. We can just, my favorite practice is to let go and not to control, not to try hard, not to force, not to try and achieve or to achieve a certain result. Just to let go and relax and to be whatever way you are, and to be okay with that. That is the most relaxing exercise that I've ever come across, and it's what helped me to go to sleep so much. So instead of counting sheep, I'd say, okay, if I try to count sheep, fine, but I won't even bother trying to do that. Okay, then my mind wanders, thinks about yesterday or today, whatever, the past or the future. I'm like, there we go. Okay, that's cool, whatever. Think about this, that, and the other. I just notice it. Okay, it's cool, whatever. Fine, that's okay. I listen to the silence of the room, the wind blowing, the leaves rustling. Oh, that's cool, yeah, very good, whatever. Then something else comes and goes, like a little ant. Then maybe something else grabs my attention, or I lose, I have some no thoughts almost, and I have some thoughts, and whatever, who cares? It's just like the clouds coming and going. And when you have no resistance, my friends, to what is, and to the coming and going of your mind, to the coming and going of what some teachers call being present, living in a state of resistance is where it's at, my friends. Not trying to be in control and forcing stuff. This is also called going with the flow. And same with your emotions. Your emotion comes, okay, that's okay. That's there. I can see it, I can feel it, I can hear my emotion. It's okay. Literally, you can't hear it, but you might hear it in your mind, because your mind might start talking in relation to your emotion. You feel sad, then your mind starts telling a sad story. I'm the victim, they did this to me. And then you just notice, I've become aware of this. Oh, look at that, and my mind is talking. Oh. But you're the witnessing consciousness, or the observer, my friends. You're not your mind. Practice it. Allow what is to be, my friends. And let us all love and accept ourselves where we are, and where we are at in life at this moment, and others. And I would love it. And we're all invited by Spirit and our higher selves to be kind, be kinder, and be kind to everybody. And even potentially even all living beings and all inanimate objects. A sense of kindness, especially living beings, like plants, animals, insects, humans, plants, animals, insects, nature, ourselves. Every moment is an invitation for greater love, kindness, greater compassion and connection, gentleness and tenderness, as well as speaking our truth too, but we can speak it from that place of respect and care also. We don't have to be too placid, neither do we need to be aggressive. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great moment.